welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the AshCashShow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to AshCashTV.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Friday, y'all. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to get my camera right on the other side. Wait, hold on. Let's go. I think we good right here. All right, perfect. It's Friday. Freestyle Friday, y'all. We ain't do Freestyle Friday in a while. You know what I mean? So Most High RBG, top of the top. Hey yo, hold on. We're gonna play this real quick. Hold on. Let's take that back.
MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. 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 MyRightMoneyAcademy.com.
MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. If you ain't part of the gang, you'll know what you're missing. If you ain't down with My Right Money Academy, I know you're missing something.
That's a song. MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. You have to want to win. The energy is different. In a gym shop, all these channels make you want to be sore. MoneyAcademy.com. MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. Y'all ready for daily aspiration? Let's go with daily aspiration real quick.
MyRightMoneyAcademy.com. 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 Y'all forgot the you gotta go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got Mother talking early. All right, so what we starting with? So it's Freestyle Friday. Yo, somebody says, what's the I think A-Lo says she want the I thought I uploaded that joint. Who else is on it? I forget. Because I do so many tracks. So she says she want the joint with the alligator story, right? The alligator story, I think, is Ray Lewis, right? Is Ray Lewis, but somebody else on that track. Is it Eric Thomas? I don't know what I put it under. Let me just see real quick. Feel it in the air. I'm an entrepreneur. Let the dream destroy you. You owe you. And then that's it. I don't remember. I know I uploaded it. Let me just see. Inky Johnson, Jim Carrey, Chaco, Joel Osteen, Kevin Hart, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Louise Hay, Farrakhan, Master P. Let me see. If we can't find that, we might have to go with something else. Let me see if I could go recently added. Let me see what else we got. Trust the Manufacturer, Dr. Miles Monroe, Jim Carrey, Love of Fear, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, Wayne Dyer, The Power of Attention, Abraham Hicks, Don't Kill Your Own Vibe. Oh, there we go. Beast Mode. Why I ain't put that up there yet? Hold on.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is.
Hey, yo, Hoppy, what up, yo?
He can't be the fastest.
Yo, welcome home, my G.
He can't be the smartest.
Yo, top of the top.
If he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the
129.
smartest. So how does the lion?
Copy that.
His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch.
He thinks lunch.
The elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king.
ATL in the building.
Because of my mentality. If an eagle ever sees a bird flying at the same altitude that he's flying at, it must be another eagle. it must be another eagle. Because pigeons don't fly the altitudes of eagles. And if you find yourself flying with pigeons, you may be flying too low.
Fly too low.
So you show me your crowd, I'll show you your future.
Whitney.
You show me where you're
Top
really
of the
trying to go
morning.
in life, I'll tell you what eagles you need to go research.
Y'all couldn't find it in
Hanging enough,
VIP.
and there's glory on the other
Maybe
side.
I didn't add it.
But you got
I don't
to get
see
through it. And sometimes getting through it is coming out your comfort zone. See, sometimes we're so comfortable now, right? There's a bunch of people sitting in this line right now. We didn't have followers.
Griff, what
We
up,
didn't have
Griff?
nobody encouraging us. We didn't have people to go on Instagram.
Toronto in the building, what up?
All we had to do was get up every day and go back to work and start all over again. And the only approval was self-approval.
Yo, Hobby, appreciate you, bro. All
Everybody
praises
wants
due.
to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to live in a certain neighborhood. Everybody wants to be the top of the top. Everybody
Top
wants
of
to
the
be
top.
phenomenal. Until it's time to do what phenomenal does. Everybody. I told you that's why I'm not afraid. I'm not scared that some kid's gonna take my spot. If he does, he's gonna have to do it with sweat. He's gonna have to do it with tears. He's gonna have to do it with blood. He is going to have to get up at 2:30 in the morning. If he can get up every
Yeah, I think I got a lot of stuff I ain't added
he
to
deserves
VIP
to
yet.
take my spot. Some people are taking your spot and they shouldn't take it, but because you're average, it's easy to take your spot. It's easy. It's easy to get to the place before you get there. It's easy to take that client before you get to him. It's easy. It's easy to beat you. Why? You average. It's easy to
Yo,
beat
Foot
you.
coming
You're
along.
excited. You come to the
I'm hopping
conference.
around,
You
you
listen
know.
to the stuff. You're excited, but let me tell you something. Everybody wants to be a beast. Until it's time to do a beast.
Yeah, I think I got a lot of stuff I gotta add to VIP. I'll be honest
If
with
you
y'all.
can take all of this information and turn beast mode on, there's absolute. Look, see, I don't know what time it is. I'm not sure. I'm on a whole different time zone. I don't really know what's going on with my body and why my body is not getting the sleep that it's supposed to get. One time I'm speaking at 9, another time I'm speaking at 8:30 at night, another time I'm signing books at 9 p.m. I don't care about the time. My body does not go with the time. I teach my body. You adjust to the engagement. You adjust to the gig.
Yeah, I got a
you
lot of stuff I
adjust to
gotta
the
add, though.
presentation. You adjust to the people. Why? You are not average. You beast mode. So I don't care about what time
Malik,
it is. I have an opportunity. in my
Malkia,
lifetime.
Saka
I'm in
Fett.
Australia. Every single time. I don't care if it's Melbourne, I don't care if it's Brisbane, I don't care if it's Sydney, whatever it is, and whatever it is, I've got to be in beast mode.
Strong
Why?
Island in
Because
the
if
building.
I'm not in beast mode, Glenn's not bringing me back.
Yup.
I have to be in beast mode 24/7. And your problem is, you like a university class. You are on beast mode Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, beast mode. Beast mode, 10 a.m. to 12. Beast mode, 1 to 5. I challenge you to make up the gap. I challenge you to go from average. I challenge you to go from good. I challenge you to go from great. And I challenge you to be phenomenal. I challenge you to live in beast mode because beast mode makes more money than average does. Period.
Where you guys are, everybody gonna be trying to give 100. So you gotta go 120, right? When I tell you motivation is life, when I tell you that I need you to, next 100 days, I need you to stay plugged in, right? Because the days you're not plugged in are the days you don't get 120. They say an alligator is so ferocious it'll kill a lion. But I can kill an alligator with my bare hands. Little E.T. how? They say when you want to kill an alligator, you kill it right after it eats.
Right after it eats.
Right after it eats, you get satisfied.
Get satisfied.
It goes to a state like it's almost paralyzed.
Francois, my guy. Salute.
You had a little success. You done what nobody else in your family has done, and now you chilling. Come on, you ain't hungry no more.
You ain't hungry no more?
Next 100, I need you to stay focused. Why? You should still be hungry.
You ain't hungry no
what
more?
What have you eaten that got you satisfied? What have you done? What have you accomplished that got
My
you
daily
so
reminder.
full?
You ain't hungry no more?
Contender,
You
but
ain't hungry no
gonna change
more?
my life. It's gonna change this world.
Y'all
This
actually
ordinary
box them
people doing
actual
extraordinary
statues, though.
things. If that's
This-
you,
this is
you killing
cool.
me. Just say I can. Come on, I
I'm gonna
can.
get the actual statue.
I can. Come on, one
Hit the
time.
connect up.
Yep, I will. Yep, I must. So I just need you to think about 3 people in your family that you love. 3 people. 3 people that you love. 3 people. You got them? They there? You got them? This is what I need you to do for me. Because some of you have a hard time staying motivated for a straight 100 days. So what I need you to do for me is I need you to think about those people every day when you're doing what you do. You have some days where you just want to hit the snooze button, raise your hand for me. You want to hit the snooze button, right? So watch this.
Yo, daily aspiration next.
That
Let's go.
person that you think about has to be louder than the snooze button. So when you think about Granny, you gotta think about, do I hit the snooze button or do I get up and make it happen for Granny? Are you hearing what I'm saying? What are you doing this for?
D-Brax and Trill. The OG in the building,
When
salute.
you think about your siblings, when you think about mom and dad and grandma, when you think about your uncle and aunt, when you think about those coaches, those people who've been there for you, just raise your hand if you said E.T. Sleep is better than that.
Yep.
Raise your hand and tell me, anybody in the room, sleep is better than them, E? Raise your hand, somebody tell me, E.T.
Let's go, Francois. Let's go.
I just lived in the abandoned building. Hey, I trashed there. I probably don't. Maybe I ain't never been through what you've been through. I've been through my go through. You don't get here by quitting when you're tired. You get here by quitting when you're finished.
You know.
You're done.
Hey, yo.
You don't stop when you're tired.
You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done.
Execution is worship. And so I execute for my mom. I execute for my grandma. I execute for my sister. I execute for those kids in the hood.
For the kids in the hood, I execute.
For the PhD, that's why I went.
Don't play with me.
So when the kids in the hood look at me,
they say,
if you can do it,
if Ash Cash can do it, that's why I can't quit. If Ash Cash can do it, guess what?
Because this is what I do. This is my lane.
It's my lane. What I do, yo. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
You got energy. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me. Stop playing with me.
I said, Genji, you got that energy for the next 100 days. I need to feel your soul in this room.
Stop playing with me.
I can. Come on, I can. Come on, I can. I will.
Facts.
I must. Come on,
you know.
I will.
D-Brax, thank you for the badge, love. On another level, Mind Right Radio. All right, what we going with next? I'm going to do daily aspiration real quick. Hold on. I'm going to rock with Jada. Yup. Daily aspiration. Happy Friday, my beautiful people. Welcome to the day that you realize that good is the enemy of great. Today's daily aspiration is dedicated to being better. Whoever you are right now, whatever you do, you can do better. Stop being content with your current position. Good is the enemy of great. If you are successful, then become more successful. If you are striving for success, then don't stop until you get it. We are put on earth to be the best that we could possibly be. Being regular and mediocre is a complete waste and insult to your abilities. Those that succeed in this world are those who are willing to risk who they are for who they can become. To sum it up in 4 words, refuse to be regular. I'll leave it a couple of quotes. First one's by Jim Rohn, and it says, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Next quote, which is an unknown quote, and it's like, if you really put a small value upon yourself, rest assured that the world would not raise your price. Last but not least, another unknown quote, and it says, every success is built on the ability to do better than good enough. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something real quick, right? Greatness. Wait, hold on. Wait, you know what? I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Let me hold on. Let me let Wayne Dyer tell you. I was about to tell you some things. But I think if Wayne Dyer told you, it'll be better.
You are now tapped in.
I think if Wayne Dyer told you, it'd be better. Black Economics Expo, congrats. Let's go. Let me let Wayne Dyer tell you.
Go to that place when you do the meditation, and when you make what we call conscious contact with your higher self and with God. When you make that conscious contact, you shift from a belief in God or a knowing about God to knowing God. There's a very big difference between knowing about God and knowing God. Knowing about God is a belief. Knowing God is conscious contact. It's direct inner knowing. And so you make this inner contact and you have a certainty about what it is that you want to manifest. And that desire that you have is consistent with all 9 of these principles. That it is based on unconditional love, and it's based on the power of attraction, and it's based on your higher awareness, and it's based on generosity and service and kindness. And then you are absolutely certain. And then you're able to detach because you're not really concerned about how it's going to show up. You see, your job in this whole business of manifesting, your job is not to say how and when. Your job is to say...
Motivates, what up?
Yes.
Your job is to say yes.
Just yes.
Just yes.
And
Because you
then
got greatness in your DNA.
And the when.
God is in your DNA.
Over. Now, when I say this, I know...
Wait, I'm going to stop this real quick, right? I just want to say something real quick. I want to say something. I just want to play. I ain't going to play the whole thing because it's Freestyle Friday. I'm going to let y'all go. But here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm saying. Greatness is in your DNA, right? And so if you made... Fast out the rally. If you made in the image, right? If you made in the image and likeness of the Most High, if you made in the image and the likeness of the Most High, then if God is the greatest, right? If God is the greatest, if there is no other, right? If there isn't anything greater than God, right? Just catch me though. Just catch me. If God is the greatest, right? There is nothing bigger. There's nothing better. There's nothing above. Like, that's it. It stops there. God is the greatest, right? God is the greatest. And so if God is the greatest, right? If God is the greatest, and I don't care what your religion is, I don't care what you practice, all the doctrines say it, right? All of them. You do the study. Don't listen to me. Whatever your religious practice is, just check it out. Don't take my word for it. All of them say God is the greatest. And so if God is the greatest, they all also say, right, that we're made in the image and likeness of what? Of God. So let me see something. So if God is the greatest, if God is the greatest, and we, all of us, are made in the image and likeness of God, then what would that make us? Right? And so greatness is in our DNA, but we still trying to be good. How you still trying to be good? How you still trying to be good, right? If God is the greatest, how you still trying to be good? Yo, how you doing? Yo, I'm good. How you good? Right? How you good if greatness is even an option? Yo, anything good? Yeah, I'm good. How you good if greatness is even an option? You got greatness in your DNA, right? God is the greatest. You made in the image and likeness of the Most High, so be great. So be great. Why are you stopping at good? Why are you just trying to be good? Right? Like, how you trying to be good? Yo, I'm good. No, all right, cool. You good? You satisfied? You okay? You okay there? You okay with good? So whatever good look like to you, wherever you are, whatever good look like to you, you know that greatness is an option, and you cool with being good. I am greatness on display every blessing day. know what I'm saying? That's a bar. I am greatness on, yo, chop this up. I am greatness on display every blessed day. 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 All right, that's it, y'all. All right, what's next? Freestyle Friday. Freestyle Friday. What's next? What's next? What y'all want to listen to? What y'all want to listen to? My fault, y'all. Energy. It's Friday. I'm happy. Yo, I am greatness on display every blessed day. I am greatness on display every blessed day. I am greatness on display every blessed day. What's next? What's next? What's next? Don't make me pick.
Hello, this is Earl Nightingale. Before we start, I'd like you to know that I'm not going to try to tell you how to live your life.
We said surrender, y'all. Yo, wait, hold on. Let me stop this. Yo, y'all know what happens when surrender come on, yo. I'll do it though. I'll do it. But y'all know what happened when surrender come on. Surrender start making us cry, myself included. I just be holding back the tears. Y'all want surrender? We'll do surrender. Miss Terry, baby, thank you for the badge, love. Hurry up and put that out. Facts. What y'all want to do? I don't know what y'all want to do. Y'all want to do surrender? I seen surrender. I seen surrender. Oh yeah, I get stopped all the time when I wear this. When I wear these. Add that to your merch. Salute. New Day. I got New Day. I got Jim Carrey. Play surrender last. God is so good when you surrender. Yo, what y'all want to hear?
People doubt that your thoughts create.
Y'all know what happens when I play surrender.
It doesn't if you're just sitting around thinking I won't.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Y'all got to make up your mind. What we doing?
Hello, this is Earl Nightingale. Before we start, I'd like you to know that I'm not going to try to tell you how to live your life. That's none of my business, nor is it anybody else's business. That's your business. Nor is this Lead the Field program a collection of pleasantries, platitudes, or Pollyanna. It is a summation of more than 20 years of research on one subject, and that is, why do some people do so well in life, while so many more do not? And the first thing let's talk about is the magic word. The experts call it the most important word as far as the results we get from life are concerned in this or any other language. And that word is attitude. It is our attitude toward life which will determine life's attitude toward us. Let's face the fact honestly that we shape our own lives, and the shapes of them will be determined by our attitudes. A person with a poor attitude toward learning, for example, isn't going to learn much until he changes his attitude. If we take the attitude that we cannot do something, we generally will not do it. An attitude of failure, and we're whipped before we start. So we know then that what we receive from life, what we accomplish or fail to accomplish, is due in large measure to our overall attitude. William James of Harvard University put it this way: the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. And isn't it wonderful that we have this measure of control? Before we start talking about our attitude toward the world, let's talk about our attitude toward ourselves, since it is the attitude we take toward ourselves which determines our attitude toward the world. Now, right here we come to a rather strange fact. We're so familiar with ourselves, we tend to take ourselves for granted. We tend to minimize the things we can accomplish, the goals we can reach, and for some equally strange reason, believe others can accomplish things in our field which we cannot. There are literally millions of human beings living narrow, darkened, frustrated lives, living defensively, simply because they take a defensive, doubtful attitude toward themselves, and as a result, toward life in general. Many people are suspicious of and oppose change. Yet change is the one thing in life on which we can absolutely count. People who stay young all the years of their lives not only welcome change, but see it for what it really is: new opportunity, new chances for further fulfillment. Attitude is a reflection, a result of a person's will. It is incalculably powerful. It can bring about marvelous results for us, but we need to train it. patiently.
What kind of water I'm drinking? Keen.
Now let's talk about the
Alkaline,
people who
Keen
are
2.0.
successful. The top 5% of the
Yeah,
people who go
Keen
sailing
H2O.
through life from
You
one
know,
success
black
to
owned.
another, and who, even when they fail at something,
Black owned
shrug it off
alkaline.
and head right out again. No matter who the person is or what he does, men and women in sales, business executives, people in all the professions, wives and mothers, students, top people in the armed forces.
Yo, Keen Water, the
public
official
service,
water of Ash
men and
Castro.
women in the service of religion, working men and women in all fields of endeavor. Wherever you find a person doing an outstanding job and getting outstanding results, you will find a person with the right kind of attitude. These people take the attitude toward themselves that they can accomplish what they set out to accomplish, that there's no good reason on earth why they can't be competent, successful. They have a healthy attitude toward themselves and, as a result, toward life and the things they want to accomplish. And because of this, they achieve some remarkable things, and they come to be called successful, outstanding, brilliant, lucky, and a lot of other things. They're quite frequently no more brilliant or outstanding than the majority of the people by whom they're surrounded. But they did develop the right attitude, and they found their accomplishments not too difficult, and many times surprisingly easy, simply because it seems that so few are really trying, really believe in themselves.
People doubt that
I got to turn surrender on. Let's get this out the way.
It doesn't.
Let's get this out the way.
Thinking I want something, it doesn't. But there's no.
Let's get this out the way.
Energy.
Let's get this out the way. Let's get the tissues going. Now, I don't think I'm gonna cry today, but let's get the tissues going.
With what is to come your way.
Maybe
that there is a space.
There's a space
that allows that to happen. God.
Hey, yo, I need a pair of pennies though. Wait, hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Hey, yo, I need a pair of pennies. Right? What sneakers to go with this? Look, I got the blue. You know what I mean? What he say? And I wear blue though, but I ain't no crypto or something like that. Look, I got the blue and white. I got the greatness on display. But yo, check out the. I don't know if y'all can see it. Check out the blue and whites though. The Olafs. Yo, if you know, you know. I need a pair of pennies. I think pennies would go crazy with this. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back.
You than you could ever dream for yourself. When you've worked as hard, done as much, and strived, and tried, and given, and pled, and bargained.
It's a celebration.
Surrender.
Surrender.
When you have done all that you can do.
When you have done all you can do.
Nothing left for you to do. Give it up. Give it up to that thing that is.
Give it up to that thing.
And let it then become part of the flow.
Sunday morning, God has a jazz brunch for souls becoming human. Yeah. And they go to that brunch and God reads out all of the life assignments of humans that are going to be born on earth. And the souls pick an assignment, meaning they pick a life that they're going to come into body to manifest. And God, when he has a really hard task, he winks over at you and says, you know, like, this is the assignment I want you to take. Yeah. So the soul that was going to become Rhonda Harris was sitting there at the jazz brunch. And God winked at her. And then he brought her up and he told her, you're going to be born a black female in a time when being black or female isn't really easy. You're going to be born to an alcoholic mother and a womanizing father. You're going to be born in a situation where you may be physically abused. God tells us, he tells us, we get the life assignment. And he says, this is what I want you to know.
That's what I want you to know.
I want you to know that you've got to hold on to me. Yes. I want you to know that you've got to learn forgiveness. And when I got abandoned and treated badly in home, I didn't remember that I could always reach out to God. But at some point, you know this, those things that God whispered in your ear kick in. Yeah. And you get to choose. Yeah. Either I'm going to do this as hard as it is, or I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick up a needle. I'm going to stay ignorant. I'm going to drink. I'm going to cuss. I'm going to stay angry. Or I'm going to say, Father, into thy hands. My soul, my life. And that's what I did.
It is understanding the surrender. And that really is all there needs to be.
I surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I ever played this other joint. I'm gonna end the show with an exclusive, I think.
And there's such a subtle, you use that word, and it's right. There's a subtle edge in the difference of that.
Hold on, let me stop this real quick.
When you want things and
hold on, my fault, y'all, because I want to get this message out. Hopefully. I wasn't sure what I came on here for today, and the source just showed me major things. Salute. I love this song. So I hope I'm not killing nobody vibe, right? I hope I'm not killing nobody vibe. But I wanted to give y'all this message, and I wanted to play something that I don't think I had a chance to play the whole thing the last time. And so y'all could definitely go to MindRightRadioVIP.com. Listen to Surrender on repeat. You can do that. But my morning conversations, with the First Lady, she would never do it, but I'm about to say we needed a reality show, but she would never do it. I would never do it either. But don't go chasing waterfalls. So we had a conversation this morning. We was talking about something. Let me see. Don't go chasing waterfall. So our conversations are always lit in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Behind the Wheel podcast. Thank you for the badge, love. And I wanted to leave this message out. Oh, let me chill with my voice. I gotta speak tomorrow. Let me make sure my voice is all right. And so we were talking this morning, right? And we just kind of reflecting. We had a great conversation. So we run multiple businesses together, First Lady and I. And there's a particular business that is no longer fun, not as fun as we thought it would be. Let's just say that. Styles, thank you for the badge, love. There's a business that we run together that is not as fun as we wanted it to be. So we were really on a verge of just sort of like, you know what I mean? Because we have a rule like happiness over everything, right? And so if you don't love what you do, or if you're not happy doing it, then it's time to give it up. Sometimes you can't just give it up like that. Sometimes you have to, wean your way out of it. But still, if you know something, you know what I mean? If you know something's not feeling right in your spirit or whatever, you got to kind of give it up, right? And so as we were talking, an opportunity came up that solved the problem on why, this part of the business was, wasn't fun anymore. And so we had a great conversation. Really, thank you for the badge up. We had a great conversation with a potential business partner yesterday. And it was great. It was great. It re-energized us. And so when we were talking this morning, we were just being real about being successful in one space and then chasing after all of the ancillary things that come with that success, opposed to just kind of hunkering down and focusing on that one success, right? And just doubling down, right? And there's a quote that says, don't try to get it right. Keep doing it till you can't get it wrong. And that's a bar, right? Because a lot of us do stuff until we get it right, right? And so we have this goal, and we like, I got this goal of making 6 figures, right? And then once we make 6 figures, instead of keep making six figures over and over and over and over again, we say, oh, let me try to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Or if we have a particular goal to put out a book and make it a bestseller, it's a bestseller like once, and then we don't keep going. We keep, you know what I'm saying? We don't keep going over and over and over again. And so I remember being at a conference and Stedman saying that, that's the biggest problem with success, right? Like, don't do it till you get it right. Do it till you can't get it wrong, right? And it made me think about the TLC song, right? And I just said it. I was just like randomly like, yo, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, don't go chasing waterfalls. And then I was like, yeah, I don't even know what the song is about. And and First Lady was like, yo, that's what it's actually about. And when you look at the bars in that, right? When you look at the bars, it say, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Right? So today we're talking from the book of TLC verse Waterfalls, and in chapter 2 it says, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast, right? And what's happening is this. We start chasing these waterfalls, right? We start chasing these waterfalls like we got the river, we got the lake, and we could keep drinking. Like we could keep like having a river and a lake is not a bad thing, right? Having a river and a lake is not a bad thing, because in the river, in the lake, the water will still keep coming. But you know what happens? We see the waterfall, and instead of drinking from what we already know, we already know the river and the lake. We're used to the river and the lake. And instead of drinking from the river and the lake, we run to the waterfall. And guess what happens if you're not careful in the waterfall? You will drown. And that's what a lot of us are doing. A lot of us are drowning in our own ambition. Oh, that's a bar. A lot of us are drowning in our own ambition. We are so ambitious. We are so ready to go to the next thing. We are so ready to be like, yo, oh, I can have a river and a water. All right, let me go to the waterfall. I can have a river and a lake. Let me get a waterfall. And now we're running to a waterfall that we're not prepared for. We don't even know what it takes to get a waterfall. And now we're drowning in our own ambition, and we're back to where we started, and we're trying to figure out what happened. Because you went to go chase some waterfalls. Right? You went to go chase some waterfalls. Please, I'm begging you. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. You know how to make you, like, who told you? Who told you that faster water, right? Water that's more abundant is better than water that's never gonna stop. You can't drink all that water at once. Oh, that's a bar. You can't drink all that water at once anyway. You can't drink all that water in the waterfall. So why are you chasing waterfalls for? You already got the river. And that's the thing. The river and the lake is not going to stop. Right? And so if you have a t-shirt line and you sold one t-shirt, then sell 100. Once you sell 100 t-shirts, sell 1,000. Once you sell 1,000 t-shirts, sell 100,000. Like, you know it already. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I sold one book, sell 1,000 books. Yo, once you sell 1,000 books, sell 100,000. Once you sell 100,000, yo, sell 1 million. Like, why are we always so in a hurry, right? Why are we always in a hurry to divert, to go in a different direction? And so I just wanted to leave that in your heart, right? Because that was the conversation that First Lady and I had this morning, and I felt that it was important, you know, that I got that out. So that's why I stopped Surrender. But I also want you to focus on the self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I think that it is because you know, we don't, you know, we might think things are too easy. You know what I'm saying? We might think things are too easy. We might be so used to struggle that when we finally got the river, when we finally got the lake, instead of just being content, and contentment doesn't mean that it's not abundant, because again, in the same breath, you can't even, like, if you don't even know how you're going to spend, I be hearing people like, y'all want to be a billionaire. But if you don't even know how you're going to spend $1 billion, then what's the point? Right? You don't know how you're going to circulate $1 billion, then what's the point? Why don't you just stick to your million? Well, honestly, why don't you stick to the 6 figures? Like, why? Because everybody else talk about 7-figure business. If you don't know what it takes to run a 6-figure business, why don't you just stick to 6 figures, right? So the thing is that you need to grow into, and this is just abundance is your birthright, right? This is my last thing. Abundance is your birthright. And so abundance being your birthright means that you don't have to experience everything at one time, right? Experience it when you are ready to experience it, right? And so if everything you need right now in your life, you can manage that with 6 figures, then go after the 6 figures. Enjoy that. And then when you grow into a bigger person, not even a bigger person, but because some people are good at 6 figures for the rest of their life, right? A lot of us don't even want that much. Like if you really started to put down in numbers what you're looking for out of life, it's probably not even that much. But you keep hearing people talk about 6 figures, 7 figures, so you want to run after it. But I don't want their lifestyle. I know multimillionaires that ain't been in a house. They only been home in a week. I'm good. I know I can live that life. I know I can be traveling every day and or see. Nope. I love my family. I love being present for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Wife is my best friend. I love talking to her every day. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci. And so a lot of us are chasing after stuff, chasing after waterfalls, because we're so used to struggle. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're so used to struggle that we just want to get to that space. But I want you to start having a better self-worth, right? Knowing that you deserve it all, knowing that abundance is your birthright, knowing that you should live in peace. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to do something extraordinary with your life, stop asking yourself what the least you need to do is, and start asking yourself what's the most you can bear. Humans are capable of truly unbelievable things, but the reality is the way that we get better is by going through a simple process of adaptation. But what triggers the adaptation is stressors. It's doing things that are difficult. It's pushing yourself into a state of adapt or die. The body wants to conserve energy. So unless you put yourself in a state where the body absolutely feels like to survive, it must adapt, you're never going to change. And that's why only the most elite people end up achieving at the highest level, because they take the time to shape themselves. They put the energy into getting better. They're willing to suffer. They're willing to push through and persevere. But until you're willing to do that, until you're willing to stop asking yourself what you can get away with, and start asking yourself, how far can I go? Just how much am I capable of? And when your fascination becomes that, when you start wondering just how much am I capable of, and every level that you achieve excites you to push harder and go farther and do more and bear more weight, then all of a sudden you really can begin to surpass other people. But it takes a total shift of your mindset. You've got to be obsessed with just how far you can go. You have to be obsessed with finding your breaking point and then pushing beyond that. That is how you really begin to take advantage of the adaptation process. That's how you begin to improve. That's how you begin to build your body and build your mind, is to push beyond your comfort zone. That is how you get great. At the end of the day, nobody sat their way to greatness. Nobody sat back and relaxed and became extraordinary. The only people who really achieve, the only way that humans are able to do the extraordinary things that we're able to do is by going to that breaking point and then beyond. But you have to find something in there that you want that badly. There's no way to just do it. You've got to find something in you that you believe in so much that you're willing to push yourself that hard. So you've got to construct a story about not only who you are, but what you can become. And when that narrative is so compelling that it pushes you forward, then you will have the kind of change that you want in your life. But first, you have to believe that you can do it. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to grind and work. But to do that, to work that hard, to make those kinds of changes, you've got to be willing to test yourself. You've got to be willing to look inside yourself and find out who you really are. You've got to be willing to stare nakedly at your inadequacies and be willing to push through them. You can't pretend. You've got to really look at your results and see if you're making the progress that you want to make. And that's where a lot of people fail. They lie to themselves. They want to get away with something. They want to see if anybody's looking. But the reality is the only thing that matters in this life. What do you think about yourself when you're by yourself? There's no campaigning. There's no convincing anybody. There's only the credibility that you've either earned with yourself or not. And the hard truth is that self-worth comes from doing something worthy. It comes from the hard things. It comes from the suffering. It comes from persevering when things get difficult, to know what you want and to stay that course even when everything else is trying to knock you off. So build that thing in your life, build that belief, know that you can do it and be willing to go through hell to get to the other side, to get to the person that you were always meant to be. It won't be easy.
Won't be easy.
But it sure as hell is possible. We all need a word of encouragement from time to time. So I want this to be that word. So let me tell you what I know. You can change.
You can change.
No matter what you think of yourself, humans are designed to change. That's what we do. But you have to put yourself underneath tremendous stress in order to trigger that adaptation response. But if you know what direction you want to move in, if you know what you want to become, you can change into that. And so holding on to the fears and the doubts and the worries, they're not serving you, and looping around that mentally and wondering if you're going to make it and practicing mentally how you would deal with the failure, how you would justify it to people. All of that is stopping you from doing the one thing that actually will work. Trying, practicing, training, falling down. Those are the very things you need to do. The very simple act of taking action. That's the thing that you have to focus on. If you do that, then you'll be able to trigger your ability to change. So I don't need you to believe that you're capable of something extraordinary now. And I know in your heart you have that dream. You have that small flicker of a belief that you can do it. That if you just try, that you could figure it out. And that's what I want you to focus on. You could figure it out. Not that you already know how to do it. I fully accept that you don't. I fully accept that most of the things that I want to do with my life and will go on to do, I'm not yet capable of. But I so believe in the human ability to change, not even something that's unique to myself, just the human ability to change. That if I simply walk that path of doing, of trying, of failing, and learning, on a long enough timeline, I will win. So whatever it is you're thinking about doing right now, I want to be that voice in your head that says you can do it. Maybe not today. You can do it. You can become capable of that thing that you want, that you so dream about, that would give you that sense of self-pride that you want, that you hunger for. And I will say this, be proud, even if you never reach it, as long as you try. So go out right now. Stop this. Stop listening to this. Stop whatever you're doing and get out there and try. Do it. And remember that it is a process of adaptation. And to go through that process, you must get under stress. It's the only way that you'll grow. But you can do it. You can grow. You can become whatever you want. No one will ever hate you with the intensity that you can hate yourself. And that's why you absolutely must take the time to build your self-worth. And I really wish that building your self-worth was simply as easy as repeating to yourself that you love yourself. But it's not. The reality is, if you want to love yourself, you have to do something that is worthy of that love.
Lord
you
Almighty,
have to do something that you believe in. You have to find a way to build credibility with yourself.
Yo, build
to
credibility
tell yourself
with yourself.
You're going to do something and know that you're actually going to see it through. The reality is we're all watching ourselves all the time. We know how we behave. And so you really have to think about that. I want it to be enough. I want it to be enough that you exist and that you're going to be okay simply because you are. The reality is we don't look at life like that, and we do judge ourselves, and we do think about whether or not we're following through on the things that we said we were going to do. And it's okay to start small. It's okay not to have a grand dream. It's okay not to be able to do that yet. It is very okay not to be extraordinary. You don't need that to love yourself. But what you do need is purpose. What you do need is to take that time to define what is it that you're trying to do with your life? Why do you matter? What is it that you're going to be able to bring to yourself and to the world that doesn't have to be big? It just has to be real. It has to be something that's true to you. It has to be something that you're willing to commit to. And once you're willing to commit to it, to put in the energy every day to get up and pursue that thing. And again, this is not me. I'm not judging you. I can really tell you, I love you. And it's enough that you just exist. But I know that in your head, in all of our heads, is a voice that says that just isn't true. And so to connect with ourselves and to find that meaning and to develop it, to create meaning in our lives, we have to set an intention. And we have to pursue that intention. Start small. Know what you want. Get out of bed. Get after it. Set rules for yourself. Follow those rules. Once you start doing those simple things, and again, they don't have to be big, but once you start setting a rule, having an intention, following your rules, building towards that intention, suddenly you're going to earn that credibility with yourself. And then all of a sudden, no matter what anybody says to you, and they are going to say negative things, haters are going to come after you, that is just a reality of life, but you will be impervious to that if you have built within you belief that you are worthy, because you take small steps every day to do something that means something to you. It doesn't matter what other people think, but it matters a lot what you think about yourself. So every day, earn that worth.
Hey, what's the man right now? You're tuned into Mind Right Radio. Elevate your mind. Elevate your life.
All right, y'all. Freestyle Friday, the Ask Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate y'all. I came here yelling at my voice. But yeah, what y'all say? Lemon and honey. Yeah, I speak tomorrow. The next level speakers conference. I'm excited. See the family in the building. So salute to everybody that came down. Yeah, I think that's all I got for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all, man. Tap in, tune in. The Ask Cash Show. Thank y'all so much. Great week. Yo, if y'all ain't check out that Jessica Myers Inside the Vault Power, you know what I'm saying? Powerful. Make sure you check that out. She's the youngest Black woman hotel owner, partnered with Hilton, and was able to create an $8.3 million hotel. So tap in, you know what I'm saying? History in the making. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta go to history books to see the magic that's happening in real time. So make sure I go to Inside the Vault, Earn Your Leisure YouTube channel. I need everybody to subscribe though. I need y'all to subscribe to the audio. The audio is very important to us. So we need everybody to subscribe to the audio version. It's available on iTunes or Apple Podcasts. It's available on Spotify. Anywhere you listen, Audible is, but subscribe, download, leave your comments, rate it. You know what I'm saying? All of the above. But thank you so much for the badge love. We got 28 badges today. CJ, thank you for the badge love. It's A-Lo, thank you for the badge love. Butterfly Thoughts, thank you for the badge love. Panther Ink Graphics, thank you for the badge love. Ramaya Trask, thank you for the badge love. Wake, Hustle, Repeat, thank you for the badge love. Walking Purpose 30, thank you for the badge love. Nadira, thank you for the badge love. Lisa, thank you for the badge love. Tenacious, I'm Chosen, thank you for the badge love. Patrick Watkins, thank you for the badge love. Derek Braxton, salute M3, thank you for the badge love. My Hungry World, thank you for the badge love. Griff, thank you for the badge love. WNW Wellness, Miss Wendy, thank you for the badge love. Black Economic Expo, thank you for the badge love. Miss Terry Babby, thank you for the badge love. Miss Lady Coach, thank you for the badge love. Behind the Wheel Podcast, thank you for the badge love. Styles Lewis, thank you for the badge love. Relly, thank you for the badge love. Nagasi Legacy Group, thank you for the badge love. Sava Michelle, thank you for the badge love. Have Ideas, thank you for the badge love. Most High, RBG, thank you for the badge love. King Pop WS, thank you for the badge love. Lloyd Almighty, thank you for the badge love. Amazing by Default, thank you for the badge love. All right, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in as always. The Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you go to ashcashshow.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcasttv.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. Inshallah, in God's will. I will see y'all on Monday, same time, same place. And every superhero need a theme music. All right, peace. Matter of fact, hold on. Wait. Let's see. We was going let me see. I got other theme music too. Hold on. Look.
You're now tuned into the financial motivator himself, Ash Cash, Mr. Mind Right Money Right.
Mr. Mind Right Money Right.
You are now tuned in to the Ash Cash Show, your number one source for financial motivation. Get your mind and your money right.
We're gonna keep it natural.
I'm talking about well.
Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.
Baby, I got your money.
Peace. Oh wait, hold on.